Hello, parents. This is Anand Chawla, the head of technology for the entire Podar group. Purpose of this video is to explain you that in this COVID-19 lockout, how do you actually go about accessing the student resources, as well as understanding what exactly is the virtual science table, virtual timetable, student timetable, what we call it as VST, and a student support document, which we call it as an SST document. So I will quickly share my screen to explain you how it works. So make sure you take out some time and have a look at this before you start the lessons, the student resources access. So you would go on the site betweenus.in. Every parent who joins Podar group gets a email ID by default, a username, an account by default. And in case if you don't remember, just click on forgot password and get the credentials for logging in. So once you log in, select the student. So you have an option of accessing the siblings in the same account, and click on student resources. Now out here, it's very important, parents, that every 2 weeks we would be loading the virtual school timetable called as a VST. So once you click on that, what it does is it shows you a small kind of workaround as to if it is 2nd April, you have subject as English. So for 60 minutes, what are the units and topics you could cover? Similarly, it says Hindi. Okay, there's nothing you need to do of Hindi on this day. So it's kind of like a timetable how you have it in the school, but this timetable is created for you at home so that you have some kind of a small plan ready at your end. And apart from this in this document, you need to then access this section where it says cycle test and subject. So by default, term 1, select any subject. It loads the topics. So we've got the topic as numbers here. Now out here, you will see a document called a student support document and loads of worksheets here, right? So what we want you to do is not click on any of them before you actually refer to the student support document. Now, student support document is a very detailed document for you. It can be, might be a little difficult for you to initially understand, but if you go step by step, you have the subject mentioned, you've got the topic. It says how many worksheets you have in this. It says 8 worksheets and 8 answer schemes. So when you see these links, worksheet 1 to 16, so worksheet 1 and worksheet 2 would be like worksheet 1 is an actual worksheet, and this, when you take your mouse over it, it says it shows you it's worksheet AS4. So make sure you go through it, and when you take your cursor on top of it, it actually shows you which is the worksheet you need to actually work on. Now once that is done, look at the subtopic here. So it shows you reading and writing, 5 and 6 digit numbers. So you need to watch video 1 here. So that's video 1. So you need to, so basically when you take your cursor on top of it, that's where you'll see the name of the video. So we need to actually find video 1 here. So that's video 1. So taking your cursor on top of this takes you to video 1. Now, once you view the video 1, you need to solve the worksheet, which is again given here. And once that worksheet is solved, you can see the answer key. And it also tells you information that, okay, you have to solve an exercise 1.1 and 1.2 from the textbook also. So similarly, you could see for every subject, we've tried our best to give you a comprehensive support document. So make sure you click on this and you understand that which document opens up where. And here probably it shows you, it gives you a quiz here. It gives you some kind of an information on which page you need to start on. And the same things like go on video 1, copy and answer the following questions in the rough notebook after watching the video. So that's how the entire planning is done for the virtual school timetable along with the student support document. These two in combined can help you and will make it easier for you to teach students at home. Similarly, if you have a child in preschool, you will have the preschool resources also available to you. You'll have the same access here, and out here what the school has done is it's given you straight a link of parent induction. So clicking on it gives you a presentation which explains you as to how do you start about going how do you go about these lessons online. And out here, out you could see, I mean, that's a PPT video. You could click here and download it also. So it gives you information on as to how do you start, and day-wise information on the topics is when you click on it, it gives you the subsequent information on it. So because the topic was created to hands, so it gives you information on the activity along with that. So that's all, parents. I hope it was easier for you to understand how the resources are to be accessed, and the school will try its best to help you in this time of lockdown. And if you have any messages, you could just post it to your respective principals and teachers from the Between Us portal. Thank you for watching.